Hi guys. Okay, welcome back to my next video. Right, this is Josh FX Pro. You're welcome to the channel. And we're doing a back test for the week, just like the previous videos that I've posted before now that you followed. Right, you would notice one single similar thing and if you're actually smart, you would actually pick out the strategy from these back testing videos. Right, I'm giving all this free and a way for you guys to get this to get the point. Really, I am. And I'm making it so we could all make profit together. We could all make money together in this. All right, let's jump into the next um, charts, the next markets for the back test. Let's go. Okay, we have what the hell? All right, so we have this pair, this volatility 15 1x. As at last week, yes, last week, I really was expecting this market to break off this area. Yeah, as at last week, I was expecting it to break off. Either it breaks off up or it breaks off down. So this is like a proper ranging market, or what you call consolidation, where you have markets doing series of lows and highs in the same area. It's not going low, it's not going high, it's not going low, it's not going high. It's just within a point, right? So you either expect a break above or a break below. So however it is, whichever market gives you, then you wait for confirmations to enter. So on this was on Monday, this first line was on Monday. On Tuesday, we saw the break that we expected or that we've been waiting for. So this break is what I characterize here as change of character. I think I should put it on the top. Yep, top, top is better. Mhm. All right, so I characterize that as the change of character here. So this was where market cleared of this ultimate high and gave us this push to the top side. So after this, we are now waiting for market to come back down to tap in an area of interest. And one of our areas of interest is this other block. I wouldn't pick this other block because it's too close to this and it's already almost on the same area as the first other block, right? So this is why I would not pick it. So why is this thing shady? I just picked this now and it's showing me somehow. Okay. Well, let's keep it. Let's go ahead. All right, so this is the daily order block. And if you notice how market plunged down on Wednesday to come tapping on that area, Thursday just tapped in and closed up. I'll show you why I took this from this point. Now, let's go down to 4 hours. Now, on the 4 hour time frame, we're still within this daily order block, right? We're still within it. And the one that we're ultimately to look at is either this order block on 4 hours or this other block here. But you see how markets used all this other block as its what do you call it? As its liquidity. Market used all these other blocks here, all these points as liquidity. These are liquidity points. Market had to come grab money, still holding here, still hanging here, and even went as far as this point. A lot of people who had their stop loss at the tip of this other block, this market would have actually grabbed you or taken you out. Let's see if it got there. Let's see. Let me just draw a line. Below that point. Yep, this is a perfect line. So let's see if it's hit there. I think we're cool. Yes, it did hit there. Yeah, it did hit there. So in this point, at this point, I would not take the trade. Already we have markets doing like you see how market break off this point. So I'm waiting to see market is like a trend, right? So I'm waiting to see after it broke off, it went high, came down like that. So I'm waiting to see market clear off this last high. This was the high. You get clear of this last high for me to enter. If it doesn't do that and it goes below this point, then my strategy is invalidated. So aside this other block here, if you notice on 4 hours, there's this other block here at the lowest part of it. There's this other block here that market would want to obey. Yep, which is where we had from where we had our low range. Remember, this was the full range between here and all the way here, right? So I would want to look at this other block instead. Okay, so this is the key. The key is to have your confirmations first before entry. You don't just enter the market. Like I told you, I don't place pending orders. I don't put pending orders because I'm not the market. I'm not the one moving it. I don't know where it's going to get to. The only thing that makes me put pending order is if I've confirmed a sure move and they're just going to do a quick jump in and jump out, then that is when I'll now use a pending order. But as for this case, I don't like pending orders. I don't place it. So I don't trade pending orders. So that's just me. And that's what I do. All right. So at this point now, sorry, I'm yawning a bit. I'm not tired. So at this point now, this is what market did here. Market came and tapped in on this overall order block, the last order block we had on 4 hours on the range. So remember, when you're taking this pair, you're looking at this other block, you're looking at this other block, you're looking at this other block, and you're looking at this other block. So every other block you see coming back down is an area of interest, but you don't take it until you get market to validate your trade, your checklist, to validate your checklist. So at this point, what would have validated my checklist at this point would have been this engulfing. You see how market engulfed this particular candle, closing above all these areas here. You get, so this was my point of validation. So immediately market closed above and gave me this engulfing. This would have been the perfect entry to get a 2 to 3 risk to reward ratio. So I hope it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, drop what you're thinking or drop your own view about this market at this point. I'm even going to still do, I think I'll do an analysis on this pair for next week. For next week, I think so, but I'm not sure. I already have some pairs lined up that I want to look at next week. So just watch out. I may also do an analysis for this pair as well, but watch out. I have some pairs lined up for next week, so we could trade and make money in. So for now, this is the back testing that we did on this pair, and we've seen where market or all the points that market had to take before it comes to give us our entry, right? Yeah. So for now, see you guys in the next video. Enjoy your weekend.